Now you can see the title of today's session is files and regular expression. Yes. So we will discuss about how to open the file, close the file, put the content, how to create the empty file and everything. So first of all, Python with file open, right? So Python, or I can say whenever we are creating any files in backend, if I want to open the file without touching to that particular file, if I want to update the content inside the file, because if you'll open any website, right? If I'll go here and if I'll open my website, so you know very well that in this website I have more than 500 files. I have more than 100 modules, and this all are connected, right? And that's why whenever you will go here or go here, whenever you will click on any tab, you are able to open this particular page, right? So why? What is the reason behind this one? Technically, we will see these whole things in detail today. So Python has many functions for creating, reading, updating, and deleting the files. So these are the file handling functions, correct? The key function for working with the files in Python is the open function. The open function takes two parameters, file name and mode. There are four different methods or modes for opening a file. If I will say R read only, default value, open a file for reading, error if the file does not exist. Append opens a file for appending, create a file if file does not exist. If I'll use the W write, open a file for writing, create a file if does not exist. X create a specified file, return an error if the file is not exist. So what actually it is, right? Why we are discussing this session, correct? So whenever I'm saying that I want to open the files, I want to read the files, I want to write the files, I want to create the files, right? So what actually happens in the backend, correct? What actually we are going to discuss in today's session. So let me tell you. Now here you can see I have one file, I have created one file, and file is nothing but the file is nothing but the text file. Yes or no? Can I say this is my text file? Yes, this file is separate file,
Yes.
and I have created one more file. Let me say edit with ideally, and this is my one ideally file. So I have a two file. One is nothing but the Python file, and one is nothing but the text file. Now here you can see this is my text file. Let me close the text file from here. I'm opening the closed. I'm closing the text file from here. Now here I have mentioned that file is equal to open demo file dot text, and I said R. R stands for what? As we have discussed, R stands for it will read the file. Yes, it will read the file. So it will open a file for reading, correct? So what will happen when I will go here and when I will run this module, I'm getting the output. Yes, can you see the output? Yes. Hello, welcome to demo file.txt. This file is created for testing purpose. And you can see here I'm getting my complete path. Yes, you can see in Hazy, CW Python, Python Drive, Python chapter, whole chapter number 10. So here what I'm saying that the content which I have inside this file, I'm getting the same content over here. Yes, even I'm not doing anything with that particular text file. Yes or no, Satish? Yes. Means
Yes.
what?
Yes.
Means if you have any file in the backend, and if you want to open that particular file, you can open that particular file from here. Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Whenever I will say R, so it will allow you to open that particular file. You can read whatever the content inside the file you have.
So
Now,
both this file, the Python file and the text file, has to be in the same folder for it to work, right?
yes, exactly. If this file, this particular text file is not available here, for an example, if I'll cut this file and if I'll put it over here, and now if I will, you can see here it is saying that the file is open. Why? Because it is open over here. When I will say try again,
Hmm.
it will move. When I will go here and I will say run the module, you can see you are getting the error. Yes.
Yes.
Correct. So file not found error. You can see, you can read the error. Yes.
Correct.
Yes or no? So here it says that I'm sorry. Python says that I'm sorry, I'm not able to found this file. Now again, what I will do, I will cut this file and I will go in my folder and I will paste this file over here. Now this file is available. When I will go here and I will say Control F5, it will run the file, and now I'm getting the output again. Yes.
Yes.
Now, before moving ahead, let me open this file and let me show you here. Now here you can read the content. Hello, welcome to demo.file.txt, whatever I've written. If I will go in my Python file and if I will say I want to read some part of text from my text file. So I want to read some part of text from my text file. For an example, if I'll go and if I'll put the 5 here, now what I will do, I will say run this program. You can see what I'm getting. Only hello. What I put here, 5. Yes.
Yes.
I put the 5 here. Now, if you'll count the number, from H. So if I will say, can you say what is this H, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Yes.
Yes.
Will put, or it will print the 5 character from here. If you want to try, no worry, you can put 10 and you can run the file. Now I'm getting hello well. Yes, it will also count the white space. If I'll go here and if I'll say I need 25 character, now I will go here and I will run the module. I'm getting hello all, welcome to demo file. Yes. That
Yes.
means if you want to read some part of the file, you can read, and you are getting, because you are using this f.read. You are using the read method. Which method you are using? Read method. Correct. So here we have did this way. Now open a file on the server. If you want to open the file, now if you want to read something, you will use the read one. So read only part of the file. So by default, the read method return the whole text, but you can also specify how many characters you want to return. Yes, if I will say 5, it will give me only 5 characters. Now sometimes it may be possible that you will say I want to read the entire line. You can return only line by using the read line method. Which method I'm using here?
Read line.
Read line. So if I will use the read line method, what it will do, it will show me the entire one line. What it will show me? If I will go here and if I'll say read line, I will say Control S, I will go here and I will run the module. You can see I'm getting first line. Yes, hello, welcome to demo file.txt. Now it might be possible that you are saying, no, I want to print line number 1, I want to print line number 2. Okay, so if you want to print the multiple line, you can just copy and paste it here. You can save the file, you can run the module. Now I will get hello all, welcome to demo.file text, and this file is for testing purpose. Yes.
Yes.
Here what I'm saying that, see, if you want to print some character from this text file, you can manually specify the character 5, 10, 15, whatever. If you want to print one line, you can say, you can use the method read line. If you want to print 2 line, you can say read line. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now my question is, can I use the for loop here and can I get the output? What do you think? Now we have discussed about the for loop. Yes. Yes or no? So here I'm saying that instead of this print statement, if I will say, I don't want to use the read line method, can I go with some other things, like can I go with the for loop and while loop and do while loop and so many things. Yes. So here you can see, here I said file f is equal to open demo file.txt r. Here I'm going to use the for loop for x in f, because I have defined the f over here. Yes.
Yes.
Then I will say, can you please print the x? And I will save the file. I will run the program. I will say run the module x. I'm getting the same output. Yes. Yes or no? So my for loop will run again and again until unless your last text will not read from your file. That means you can either go with the for loop or you can go with the manual process, correct? Now, this is my file, right? I have opened my file, got it? Now, if I want to close the file, correct? If I want to close the file, how I can close the file? Correct, we are going step by step, how to open the file, how to read the content from the file. If you want to read one line, you can read one line. If you want to read two line, you can read two line. If you want to go with the for loop, you can go with the for loop. Now close the file. It is a good practice to always close the file when you are done with it. Close the file when you are finished with it. So you can see, if I want to close the file, I will use f.close method. Yes, can you see?
Yes.
Yes, see,
Yes.
you should always close your file. In some cases, due to buffering, changes made to a file may not show until your file is closed. So for an example, if I will go here and if I say I want to use the close method. If you want to use the close method, I will say print. Then I will say f dot first of all read line. Then I will say okay, f dot close. You have to use the close method if you want to close the file. I will save it and then I will say run this module. Correct, when I will say I want to run this module. So if your file is open, it will close the file. That means these are some different module which you can use to open the file, to close the file, to print one character, to print many character, to print line by line, or whatever you want to do, you can do it. So this is about the file opening, file closing, read the character from the file. Now, what about file write function in Python? To write,
Jagdish, I have one doubt.
yes,
Sorry to interrupt. Is there a inbuilt feature wherein I can find a particular keyword in the file? Let's say I'm looking for a keyword good luck or good in the file.
yes,
And
yes. This is the part of our today's chapter only. Wait for 5 minutes.
okay, good. Thanks.
Yeah, you can do that thing with the regular expression.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks.
Yes, now Python file write to an existing file. If let me give you one example. If you have many routes in your routing table, how you will find the default route or static route or specific 192.168 route? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So we will see. Now, to write an existing file, you must add a parameter to open function. Which function you will use it? Open function.
Open.
That means if you want to write your existing file, means what? Means, see, this is very, very interesting. Huh? Everyone, you are getting me. Yes, whatever I'm telling. Hello,
Yes.
Imran, Sagar, Vilas, Sujit. Yes. Now, this is my file, and you know, this is the content inside the file. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now what I will do, I will go here and I will say, okay, file is equal to open demo.txt file. Then I will use the A instead of R. What I will use the A. What do you mean by A? A stands for append. What?
Append.
Append means I want to add something. Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? Append means I want to add something. Then I will go here and I will say f dot write. What we are doing, Satish? We are writing something inside my file. Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? I will say I want to add more content inside the file. Done, and I will say save it. Then I will say f dot close. Once you will add the content, you have to close the file. So I'm closing the file. Then I will say again, now open the file. Which file? My main file name is nothing but demo file. So I will say f dot open. Yes, let me close it, this one. So I will say f open dot demo text file, and this time I will say I want to read. So after adding the content, what I want to do, I want to read the file, and I will say print, and I will say f dot read module, and I will say read it, READ, and I will say close it. Correct, you can see I have not did anything. Step by step, let me explain you again so that you will not lose your concentration. Which file we are opening? Demo file.
Yes.
This A stands for append.
Yes.
Okay. F dot write, because I want to write something in my existing file. What I want to write? I want to write this content. Yes. Then I
Yes.
will close the file. Then again I will open the file, but in which mode?
Read mode.
Read mode. And I will say f dot read. Then let me go here and let me say Control S. I will go here and I will say, can you please run the module? You can see it is also showing me which I have added right now. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see practically that it is really added in this file. Yes, it is added in this file. Can you see?
Yes.
Hello. Even I have not added the content inside this file manually. Yes or no? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes.
Yes.
If I'll go here and if I'll say I want to add the one name, the name is nothing but the Imran. Correct? I save the file. I will say run the module. Now I'm getting, I want to attend. You can see I want to add more file inside the file name. Correct? So here, what I'm saying that you can see this file, we already added this content, this file, right? We have not added this file, right? We have not deleted this file. After that, I have added one more content, and that is the nothing but the Imran. Yes.
Yes.
Correct. So whenever you add anything and you will run, you will get that particular string or whatever the content you have added. If I will go here, if I say I want to add one more thing, Jagdish, and I will run this file, I will get the output Imran and Jagdish. When you will check in the backend, you will get Imran and Jagdish as well. Yes.
Yes.
Imran Jagdish. Correct. See, the important thing over here is that I am not doing anything. Without doing anything, I am adding the content inside the file. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is important. So if you want to write, you can see will overwrite any existing content. I will say W. Open the file demo and append the content to the file. You can append it over here. Correct. Open the file demo.3 and overwrite the content. If you want to overwrite and overwrite and overwrite, that means whenever I will say I want to add the content, you can add the content. Correct. So W method will override the entire content. Now, if I want to create the new file, then what I will do? Yes, if I will say I don't want to go with this one and I want to create the new file. If you want to create the new file, what I will do, first of all, I will go here and I will delete this whole thing. Now, before moving ahead, can you see the number of files which I have in this folder? One is open file, one is text file. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now what I will do, I will go here and I will say I want to create one more file, and my file name is nothing but the myfile.txt. Control S. Control S. And I will say instead of A, I will say X. What do you mean by X? I will let you know. Let me run this module first of all. I will run the module. Yes or no? Now let me check the backend. Something is created or not? Can you see one file is created?
Yes.
Yes. Hello. You can see my file is created with the 0 KB size. That means I don't have anything inside the file, but I have created one file. Why I put the X? I put the X because what X will do?
Create.
It will create, returns an error if file exists. If you already have a file, it will give you the error. Append and W. You know what do you mean by append, and you know what do you mean by W. Now what we did here, we have created one blank file. We have created one blank file. I don't have any content inside that particular file. If you want to put the content, you can put the content. Now we have created the file. We are reading the data from the file. Yes, you instead of X, you will use W. It will also create the file for you. If I will say close this file, don't save it, and close this file. If I will go here, if I will close it, if I'll go and if I'll say run this module, I'm getting the error. Yes, why? Because this
file is already created.
File is already created. If I'll go and if I'll say file 1, I will save and I will run the module. Now one more file will be created. Yes, and file name will be the file 1. Can you see?
Yes.
Now If I want to delete the file, for an example, I have a number of file exist and I want to delete the file. Yes, if you want to delete the file, what you will do, for an example, if you want to delete the file, I will go here and I will say import and OS. I will say import and OS. And I will say I want to remove, I will say OS dot remove. Now, which file you want to remove? If I will say I want to remove my file .txt, I'm saying that I want to remove my file .txt and I will run this module. Let me check in backend. You can see my file is deleted. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, which file you have? My file 1. Let me go here and I will say I want to delete my file 1. I will save the program. I will run the program. If your program runs successfully, you can see my file 1 is deleted in the backend. Yes.
Yes.
Hello. Yes. So if you want to delete the file, which function you will use?
OS dot remove.
OS dot remove function. Actually, OS is a module. So to delete a file, you must import the OS module and run it OS dot remove function. So remove the demo, whatever the file you want to remove, you can remove the file. Now check if file is exist, because if you have 1000 file, right, it is very difficult to find out that whether this particular file is exist or not. So if you want to find out that whether any file is exist or not, you can simply say import OS. If os.path exists, whatever the path you have, demo.txt file, os.remove, else print the file does not exist. If you want to delete a folder, you can say I want to delete my folder, it will delete your entire folder. Correct. So here you can see which method we are using. os.remove, dir stands for directory. Yes.
Yes.
If you know about little bit about Linux, then you know dir stands for what? Dir stands for directory. Now, whatever we have discussed, that is important. But whatever we are going to discuss now, that is more important. And that is nothing but your regular expression. What do you mean by regular expression in Python? Many people are talking about the regular expression in Python. Yes.
Yes.
So what actually this regular expression is, where actually we are using this regular expression whenever we people are talking about the some interesting or fun things, correct? So a regular expression is a sequence of character that forms a search pattern. As you said, yes, you want to search something from the string. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So regular expression can be used to check if a string contains a specified search pattern or not. Regular expression module, Python has a built-in package called RE, stands for regular expression. What? R stands for RE. R stands for regular and E stands for expression, which can be used to work with the regular expression. Import the regular module. So if you want to import, you will say import regular expression. Now, when you have imported the regular expression module, you can start using the regular expression. For an example, so here you can see search the string to see if it start with the end and with the span. That means if you have any file, and if you will say that I want to search something from my file, for an example, if I will go here and if I will say, let me create one file over here. First of all, I will say import. When I will say import, it will import the default inbuilt regular expression module. Then I want to write down one text. So I will say text is equal to, for an example, I will say the rain in Spain. This is I have a one string, right? Now I will say x is equal to regular expression dot search. I will say regular expression dot search. And then I will say, now what I want to search. Now I'm going to write one syntax. I'm going to write one syntax or one string. Then I will say, let me use this character. I'm using this character and I will say the, then I will say dot, then I will say star, then I will say Spain. Spain is one word inside my text string. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Then I will say this sign. Then I will say, can you please check that whether this particular text is exists in my this text file or not. When I will say save it and I will say run the program. Let me see which kind of output it is giving to me. You are getting any output?
No,
Why?
you're not displaying any output. You're not doing any print.
Very good. Now what I will do, that means whatever we did, that is absolutely correct. Now I will, if I will say if X, that means we are searching, right? So if you are searching,
Yes.
you will say, okay, if X. Now what actually you are looking for? I'm looking for the Spain. I'm looking for the and Spain. Then I will say print if this part is exist in your text file, then you will say, yes, we found the match. We found the match. And if it is not exist, then what you will do? Then you will say else print that no match found.
Found.
So we are using the to print statement. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now let me run the program. Yes, we found the match. Now listen to me carefully. I use the import. This is nothing but the module which we have discussed. R stands for regular. E stands for expression. Text file we have created. Inside the text file, I have put the content, the rain in Spain. Then I said X is equal to regular expression, search the and Spain. What I'm searching from this string? From this string, I'm searching the and Spain. From where? From this text file. Now, if the and Spain, this word and this word is exist in this text file, what they will print? Yes, we found the match. If this thing is not exist in the text file, it will print no match found. Now, the important thing over here is that what do you mean by why I use this thing? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's an OR function, right?
Sorry.
That's an OR function, basically. Either
Absolutely
one or
correct.
the other.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely correct. Correct. You did very well, because whenever I'm saying star, if I'm saying star means what? Means everything. What? Star means what?
Anything.
Anything. That means anything, or you can say everything. Correct. So this is only one example. In Python, we will see, in this session only, there are so many regular expression which are there in the Python. Correct. Pattern or string or flags or group, or you are saying I'm looking for particular string, I'm looking for particular match, I'm looking for particular word, I'm looking for this particular the word, or if I'm looking for this particular Spain word, whatever you are looking for. Correct. So there are so many regular expressions. For an example, if I will say I want to use re.l, you can see I'm saying small l. Yes. Yes, it will match the case, it will perform the case sensitive matching. Instead of this one, if I will say re.l, capital L, correct, it will look at only for capital words. If I'll say re.m, correct, it will match the end of the line. If I'll say re.small s, it will make the period dot match if any character have a dot or not. Correct. And whenever we are saying, or we are using this one or this one or this one or this one dot, or if I'm using this one, or I'm using this one or this one, or if I'm using this sign, or I'm using this sign, or I'm using this sign, now can I say these all are, can I say these all are one kind of control character?
Yes.
Yes. Yes or no? These all are control character. What? Controlling something. Yes, if I'll say multiplication, it will do the multiplication. Now, out of this all, now listen to me carefully. Out of this all, if I will say we use this character here. Yes, which character we used? This side. Yes.
Caret.
So what this line says, or this particular sign says, this sign says that it matches beginning of line. It matches the beginning of line. That means it will start matching from the beginning of your line. Here you can see I used one more special character. Yes. Can you see?
Yes.
Now this will match end of line. End of line. So what I said technically, I said that match this character and this character from this particular line. You have to start from the and you have to end with a Spain, and this both are exist in my text. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now if I will say star, we have used one star as well. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So whenever I'm saying star means what? Means it will match 0. It will match 0. This is 0 or more occurrence of preceding expression. So that means it will match, it will try to find out this whole thing from this particular text file. Now I don't know the people who know the AWS or the students who learn the AWS from me. Previously in 2020 and 2021, AWS allowed you to put or to execute the policy with the star. Star means what? Star means all.
Anything.
All.
Or you can say any, or you can say
All.
all.
Okay.
Got it? So see what I'm saying? Even I'm in tension, that I'm just thinking that whether you people are getting me or not. So what I'm saying, I am saying that you can see, I told you, what do you mean by this one? What do you mean by this one? What do you mean by this one? You can see I also use the dot. Yes. Can you see the dot?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you able to see the dot?
Yes.
So what do you mean by this dot? The dot means what? It will matches any single character except the new line. It will match any single character except the new line, because we have only one line, right? So it will match this one. I said this one, this one, this one, and you know very well that whenever you are writing in a string, you have to put your string inside this particular double quotation mark. This is the, now this is, I can say, this thing, see, especially this thing is used by the people who are developer, correct? So they are using this kind of regular expression every day. So for them, for them it is like a regular task, correct? So they know it very well. If I'll go here and if I'll say regular expression in Python, let me open the regular expression in Python. Let me say regular expression here. Let me show you somewhere in this tutorial. You can see line matches any single character except the new line. Here you can see if I put the 3 dot, it matches any single character in the brackets, matches any single character not in the bracket. Yes, here you can see I'm saying that matches 0 or 1 occurrence of preceding expression, matches exactly n number of occurrence preceding, matches the n or more occurrence of. So there are so many regular expression. Yes, you can see. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes, these all
So-
are the regular expressions which you can use in the Python. correct? Let me go here and let me show you something else. So regular expression, find all, search all, speed, sub, correct? If you say I want to go with the find all function, or I want to go with the sub, or there are many things, right? Correct. Some of are special. Let me show you over here. Find all function. If you will say I want to find now you can see here, Satish.
Yes.
If I will say now, understood this one, correct? Now the find all function return a list containing all matches, print a list of all matches. Import regular expression. Yes.
Mhm.
The rain in Spain.
Yes.
I will say find all, and I will say A1 and text. So here I said return a list containing every occurrence of AI.
AI.
When I will say print X, it will say AI. Can I say that I have a 2 times AI in this file? Yes, let me show you here.
Yes.
Now this file is visible.
Rain and Spain. Yeah.
Now look at this file. Correct. So here I'm saying that
Rain in Spain. Yeah.
when I will say AI, can you say this is AI?
Yes.
Can I say this is AI?
Yep.
Yes.
So which module we are using? I am using find all AI from the text. Got it?
Yes.
Satish, that means you can search if you want to search for specific word. Yes. Now search
Yes.
function. Search function means what? Instead of find all, what I will search? I will search something from my string. So here what I'm saying, here I'm saying that the rain in Spain, regular expression dot search space s text. The first white space character is located in this position x dot start. So here what I'm saying, here I'm saying that the first white space character is located in the position 3. This is true or false? Absolutely
The
true.
first,
Tell me why.
True.
Tell me why.
Because the third space is the third location is a space.
Now listen. The search function search the string for a match and return a match object if there is a match. If there is more than one match, only first occurrence of the match will be written. So whenever I'm saying the first white, so I'm looking for the white space under my string, yes or no? So
Yes.
white space means this is my white space, yes.
Correct.
This is my white space, yes.
Yes.
This is my white space, yes.
Yes.
So how many white spaces we have? 1, 2,
3.
2, 3.
and 3. Here it is saying that the first white space character is located in the position from x dot start. So here it says start from this particular file and tell me that when the white space will come into the picture. So the white space is there after 3 character. Yes.
Correct.
Correct or not? Because you can see after 3 character, I'm able to see the white space. Yes. Now,
Yes.
if you have a multiple white space, it will show you the first white space. Yes. Got it?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. For an example, if I will go here and if I will say, let me show you if I have any other example, if I've written over here or not. Okay, fine, no worry. Let me go here and let me show you here. For an example, I will say I have a one text file. Yes, I will say X is equal to research, and instead of this particular string, I will say India dot text, and I will say print X. Let me run the program. What I'm getting?
None.
Why? Because India is not there.
Correct.
If no match is found, the value none will be written. Got it?
Yes.
Yes or no?
By default. By default.
By default.
Okay.
If it will not found anything, it will say sorry.
Unless you put something to be written instead, right? In the print.
Whatever you will say, I will put it over here.
No.
Rain.
I don't mean in this. I don't mean in the search.
So
I mean on the print. The print. It will be none. Otherwise, if you put anything, any text, then it will print the text.
Yes,
if you run
because
uh
we are saying print, so it is printing
uh,
from this value of x. Yes,
uh-huh, uh-huh,
and in this value of x, I don't have any this keyword in this
uh-huh,
particular text file. Yes,
mhm,
Yes.
because this is the logical chaining of Python. You can see I said import regular expression. Now this
uh-huh,
text file does not make any sense. Now when I will say x is equal to re dot search, it will
uh-huh,
search this India keyword from this text file.
uh-huh. And it's not there. So
Yeah, and after that I am printing this x file,
which is none.
which is none. Why? Because I am
Uh-huh.
getting the output none here because of this one.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, yes.
If you replace that with Spain, it will return Spain.
If I will go here and if I will say Spain, let me save it. Let me run the program. Match of Spain is found. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, obviously, yes. Yes,
Hmm.
you can see here. And here it is giving you in detail output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And technically it is at the number of 12. Yes. 13, 14,
Yes.
15, 16, 17. Yes, so here it is saying that match object span, and here it is saying that
It's
span
12
and
out of 17
17 and match is found. That is nothing but the
yeah,
span. Yes.
on 12
Yes.
out of 17. Okay.
If I will go here and if I will say split, and I will say /s, and I will say save this file and run this file. The rain in Spain. Can I say I split the word?
Yes, you did.
Yes. Can I say I split each white space character?
Yes, you did.
Yes. So what exactly the split is? The split is function which returns a list where the string has been split at each match. You can use the
Yes.
split function. You can control the number of occurrence by using different modules. So I use the split. If I will go here and if I will say after text, if I will say 1, and now I will run the program again. Can you see the rain in Spain?
Oh,
Yes,
split just one. Split just once.
it
Okay.
split just 1. Yes.
Okay.
Are you getting me? If I will, instead of 1, if I'll go here and if I'll say Control S, if I'll say 2, Control S, I will run the program. The rain in Spain. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I will go here and if I say 3 and run this program, the rain in Spain. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So after how many white space you have to print this particular part, you can put it. If I will go here and if I say okay, re.split /s, and then I will say I want to put something like 9, and I will say print it. I will run this program. The re.split /9/9, it is giving me the error. Why?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm saying splitting it, you want to split it, right? So if you are splitting it, you will put anything, or if you want to split the white space, you will put any number of character or 1, 2, 3 after the text. Now here, instead of split, if I will say sub and I will run the program, the rain 9 in Spain. Yes.
You
Yes or no?
replace the spaces with the 9.
Can you see the white space? Wherever I have a white space is replaced with whom?
With the 9.
9. Number 9.
3 times 9 I am getting. Yes. So can I say this sub function replace the matches with text of your choice? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yes.
can I say it will replace every white space character with the number 9? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So which function you are using here?
Subtract.
Substitute.
Substitute. Yes. you can use
Mm.
the substitute function to substitute anything over here. Correct? So this is nothing but what? This is nothing but the regular expression. Some functions, some methods, some modules which are available in the, there are more than 1000 special expression and regular expressions are available in Python. Split function is there, substitution function is there, yes, match object is there. Match object is an object containing the information, let me make it small, about the search and test result. If there is no match, the value none will be returned, which you have seen. Correct? So you can
So,
see search, yes.
so once you put the import with the intention, then you
Okay,
write down the code.
very good.
That's what
So
you're
you are
telling me,
saying,
right?
what do you mean by import?
No, I saying once you put the import and then the intention, which is regular expression or whatever, then you can write the code
Got it.
under those conditions, under the regular expressions or whatever it is we you have on the input, like
Yes.
like the one before.
Yes, see, if you will not use this one,
Uh-huh.
then you will not able to run this program. You know why?
Because it won't let
Because
you. Yeah.
because this regular expression is already inbuilt in Python.
That's what I mean. I mean, the import, it will cause
Yes.
the module
Yes.
that you want to run with the expressions, the correct
Yes.
expressions. Okay.
Yes. Import.
That's what I mean.
Import
Yeah.
means
It's
what?
like a module. It's like a
Yes.
module, built-in module. Okay.
Yes. Import means what? You are importing something from this regular expression.
Okay.
Now,
Or
you know, you missed that session. We are also use the from
yeah, I know.
abc
I
dot
got
text.
it. I'm sorry.
Then I said import, and I will
Mhm.
say Imran. So what it will do,
Okay.
it will look at this particular file, and from this file, it will import what? Imran.
Mm.
But here,
Uh-huh.
I have not used from, I'm using directly import. So
Import.
when
Yeah.
I'm saying import, what it will do, it will go to that Python regular expression, it will call this regular expression, and then it will execute this particular code. Makes sense?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what do you
Yes.
think about this Google Colab? I am doing the program in Google Colab, right? So whenever I'm saying Google Colab, this Google Colab is already bind with the Python. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Whenever I'm going over here, whenever I'm running this program, I'm getting the output or not getting the output. Why? Because this IDLE is automatically bind with the Python. Yes, if you want to try, you can do one thing. You can go here, and when you will say Python, it is trying to download the Python from the internet. Yes,
Uh-huh.
it is not available. I have not bind my CMD with the Python. Instead of this one, when I will go here, when I will open this one, now it will open. And if I will say hi, I'm getting hi. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Why? Because this is automatically, this is the product, or I can say this is the software which we are using to run the Python program. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So that's why, that's why the person who invented the Python, why Python is more and more popular. Yes. What is the reason that Python is, the more and more famous? The only reason is this person who invented the Python, he put 60% content inside the Python. He said, don't worry about the library, don't worry about the function, don't worry about the module. I am giving you one programming language through which you can run your program easily. No need to import each and everything from your side, something which are already inbuilt in the Python. If I will go here and if I'll say inbuilt Python libraries, for an example, correct? So you will get thousands of library which are already inbuilt in the Python.
And you
Yes.
can call it from import.
Yeah, you can just use the import statement, and import statement is used to import something.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You can see these all are the Python libraries, Python standard library and list of important libraries. You can see these all are the libraries which are already there in the Python. Even this is not official Python website.
Okay, well,
Yes.
this is the first time I take Python like so. I mean, I hear a lot of it, and I hear it was a very difficult coding. But I mean, there is a lot of tools also that can help you out to simplify the coding on Python, and that's one of them
See,
that you can call or already built in uh, processings or modules or something that help you out
let me
to
give you a
get.
simple example. This is a program. I know almost 10 to 12 languages. This programming
Okay.
is in which language? C language.
Okay.
So whenever you are saying, I want to print hello world, what I want to print?
Hello.
Hello world. Correct. So whenever you are saying that I want to print the hello world in C programming language, before printing the statement, can you see I defined two statements before print statement? Yes or no? Before print statement, I said include and I said integer main. Yes. If you not put this standard file and if you not define this integer main, you are not able to run this program. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That means if you are doing the programming in C language, then this include stdio.h stands for standard. This std stands for what?
Standard input.
Standard
Output.
input output. H stands for header. So if you want to run the program in C programming language, first of all, you have to include standard input output header file. Then you will define your main, and inside the main, you will say print hello world and you will return 0. It will print the output as a hello world. Yes, let me show you here.
Yes.
Let me say run the program. When you will run the program, you are getting the output. Can you see the output hello world?
Yes.
Yes. Yes or no? Now tell me one thing. If I will go here and if I will say hello
It will get print.
world, I'm getting hello world. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm calling any input output file or standard header file or anything here.
No.
No, simply I just
No.
put hello world and I'm getting the hello world. Yes.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Because you can see, compare the C language and Python language. In Python, you don't want to do anything. Why? Because this things is already inbuilt in the Python. You don't want to worry about it. Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? If I'll go and
Yes.
if I Python, you can see in the Python, I don't have anything. I will run the program and I will get the output hello world. Simply hello world. Yes. Yes. If I'll copy this one and I will say copy, I will go here. I will say, you can see now I'm in C programming language. Can you see? Let me run the program.
Yes.
I'm getting error. Yes, you can see.
Uh-huh.
You can see error. Yes.
Yeah.
Expected declaration specified before this one. Sorry, you cannot run the program. When I will say, I don't like C language, I will change from C to Python. I will run it and I will get the output. Yes. Yes. So that's why Python is easy. I told you Python is easy. Whenever you don't know anything, you can just put say question mark. Correct. So whenever you don't know anything, when you will put your cursor, it will give you the hint here. Yes. You can see when I put my cursor on the text here, it is saying that text is nothing but the string. Yes. Can you see here? And inside the text, you have written the rain in Spain. Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? I'm not doing anything. I just put my cursor in this file, on this particular character text. So you can see it is giving me 90% solution. Yes, here it is saying that your text is string. Yes, str. Can you see here str?
Yes.
Yes. And here it is saying inside the string you have this is your text inside the string. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Correct. This Python. See, any programming language is not difficult. We people are thinking that do the smart work, right? If you do the smart work, you will automatically learn it.
Well, you know what? I tell you what. You said you're 28, right?
Yeah.
My first degree was as a computer programmer, but it was back in 1982.
Oh my God.
So I start with assembler, with Fortran, with COBOL, with
Uh-huh.
BASIC, with
Uh-huh.
Quick Basic, with what else, and RPG. Those were
Okay.
the languages that exists by that time. And I did programming. I did a lot of programs, but I mean that was far away. I mean, 40 something years ago.
Right.
So I haven't coded since 1988.
Okay.
I do have the principles and the basis of programming,
Right.
but the languages right now are so way out different than before.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to get back something that I got lost for those many years since I've been working in telecommunications and networking all these years. I haven't had to do any programming.
But still, you are
Besides
doing.
do some Linux or some CentOS and that's not programming. It's kind of like a work with a OS. It's not to program something. It's you're working with an OS besides Windows or any other. But
People like
I'm not
you,
programming in that.
people like
But
you are motivating this generation to learn. Seriously,
yeah,
yes. Because you can
yeah,
see you are almost near about 40, 50, right?
yeah. What my age?
Yeah,
My age 58.
58, and still you are learning the Python. Yes, that is
Uh-huh.
very good. Even the people nowadays, the students, those who are 22, 25, 30, they are feel boring. They are saying that, sorry, I'm not interested in the Python or any programming language, correct? So they don't know that, this is the future, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm here.
Yes,
That's what I'm here.
because
I mean, I already got retired from my first job. I mean, I get in a pension right now, and
right,
I'm doing another job. I am like I said, I am a trainer, and as a telecom engineer and network engineer, and but I haven't been coding since. I mean, since
if,
older than you are.
right, right.
So many years. I mean, so many.
So many,
And things have been changed a lot. I
right,
mean,
right. Yesterday I got one call from this country. I don't know you heard about it or not. This is one country, yes, Mauritius. I think you people know,
uh,
right?
very
So
Mauritius.
Mauritius, right? It is in the East Africa, you can see. So I got one call yesterday from Naveen. He's from Mauritius, and he said that, Jagdish, we want to enroll for the AWS. And I said, who given you my reference? He said, I found something from the YouTube channel. I watched 2 3 your videos, and me and my friends, that means they are four people. How many? Four people.
For
We want to enroll for the
Mhm.
AWS. I said, how many years old you are? They are saying we all are above 45. Right. That means they have near about 2 decades of experience, right? 20 years of experience. Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
then we discussed near about like 20 25 minutes. They also said that I worked as a network engineer, security engineer. And so they said that we want to do the AWS. Then I said, the Python, they are saying that, the same thing they are saying, like, as you said, Luis, they said that we know the basics, like what is string, what is integer, but we don't know in depth about the Python. I said, okay, Python is not required for AWS, but if you know something or basic about the Python, that will be good for you. So, and I don't know why, to be honest, the people who are coming to me for learning, they have a very good experience. Even, as I said, like earlier, the Bank of America in USA, right? Their vice president, who is near about 50 years old, he learned the
Mhm.
AWS associate and professional from me. And the manager of Google, right? So he's assistant manager or something like that. He come to me and he learned the AWS, right? And now recently he joined the Amazon as a, in Amazon as a manager. Previously he was a manager in Google. Now he joined the Amazon.
Mhm.
Now the Alex Mendes, who is the vice president in the Bank of America, he also trying to go to the Amazon as a vice president. Correct. So you can see I'm like, I don't know everything, right? I don't know nothing. I don't know anything, right? So still, when people like you are coming to me and they said, Jagdish, I watched two, three your video, now I want to learn from you, means
Mhm.
I feel very good.
Yeah, yes, you should. You should. Actually, you should. You're
Right?
very young. You're very young for all the knowledge you have already. I
Right.
mean,
So
you're a very young guy, and you. I mean, 12 languages. That's a lot.
It's
yeah.
not only a language.
That's a lot.
And you can ask to the
Well,
Imran, right? Imran is, see, if me and Imran both are studying in the same university.
but he's
Actually,
very nice guy, he's like always helpful and deliver the lecture in a proper way.
even
I
I'm
won't be
teaching.
able to pass my previous lecture, TCP/IP. It's only because of him that I passed that.
See,
Oh, okay.
Imran is already in Toronto. He is in Canada since long time. He already got the PR and everything, and now he
Okay.
is learning the networking. Right. So, in my university, I am senior of Imran, but as per experience, Imran is my senior. Right. Even I am teaching in my even in my university, I am teaching. Right. I work as a teaching assistant, so I'm teaching to everyone. You can ask to Imran. Right. So
Yeah.
I'm teaching routing and switching. I'm teaching security. I'm teaching Python. Correct. So
Uh-huh.
so
Uh-huh.
even
Uh-huh.
it is not like that. You people are learning from me, and you know about me. You can ask to anyone in my university, right? They will refer. They will say my name only. They will say you can go to check this and check this will teach you. Even my professor is saying, the professor who are like 50 years old, right? They are working with this reputed university since 20 years. Correct. My professor are saying to me that, Jagdish, even we are officially professor in university, but we are not able to teach like you, like the way you are teaching. Correct. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that means
Because
I
maybe because they just have the theory, they don't have too much practice
yes,
like
they
we
don't
do.
know practical. Yes,
So yeah, they just they just know how to read and interpret some theory. They don't have the real world
they don't know real world,
yeah, they don't know the real world in his back,
and they
pushing
are
you down there
yes,
and dragging you to the floor and you trying to get back.
like, correct. I will show you one.
They haven't had that experience yet.
Yes, I will show you one excellent thing. After this one. So these are the regular expression. You can go through it. Let me go through
Mhm.
this quiz also. We have a 5 or 6 question. I don't know. Let me quickly go through it. Now, which of the following should be passed as a mode to write to a file? We did it.
W.
Excellent. Now, which of the following method is used to check if the file exists or not?
Exists.
Yes, yes.
Exists.
Okay. Is
Oh
file.
goodness. Sorry.
Is file. Oh.
Which of the following should be used to check for a pattern match at the end of the string?
Slash
Slash E.
slash e.
Tricky one. Think again. We have not did
Oh,
the practical for this one, but still, these are the part of regular expression. It will be
the end of
slash
the
z.
string.
Last one.
Mm.
Which of the following method replace a string with another during a regular expression match? I told you, right? I
Substitute.
Which of the
substitute
following methods
sub, right?
Sub.
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 sub? Yeah.
We did it, right? If you want to substitute
Mhm.
something, the answer is C. Now, which of the following quantifier should be used for one or more? So answer is plus. So no worry, some is more in detail about the regular expression. Now, let me show you one important thing.